Hi everyone. My name is Leila Rodriguez, and I am today. I want to thank everyone for being here today. But before I introduce our leader, yesterday Susan and I had the opportunity to meet with Scott and Meladee. We had a great time of sharing, training, learning a lot. So I just want to thank Scott and Meladee for coming out, our Black Diamonds, for meeting with us. We had a great time. Thanks a lot, guys. I also asked Meladee, hi Susan, I also asked Meladee if we had a team name. So she shared with me, so I can share with all of you. So our team name, as of today, officially is going to be Inspiration Nation. So I think that name is appropriate, being that we have a leader who inspires us every day, Robert Hollis, and all the team leaders who also inspire us every day. And we are all about inspiring others to do their best and to be the best that they can be. So I think the name is appropriate. So thanks for that, Meladee. Okay, so our theme for today is faith versus fear. And before I introduce Meladee to talk to us more about that, I'd like to share a quick video with all of you. Can we see it, Meladee?
You're good. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, Meladee here. I hope you're having a beautifully blessed day. Today I wanted to talk to you about faith versus fear. Let's first talk about fear and what exactly is it and how does it affect the decisions we make in our life. Well, fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is going to harm us. Maybe it's dangerous for us, maybe it'll cause us pain, and maybe it'll just cause us to be embarrassed. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Many times we fear something, we worry about things that will never, ever happen. And it causes us to make these decisions in our lives that are sometimes irrational or ridiculous. Maybe we fear someone is going to hurt our feelings or break our heart or ridicule us or make fun of us because we didn't succeed at something. Maybe we're afraid that we won't get that promotion at our job. Fear keeps us from growing. It keeps us from taking chances. Faith, on the other hand, comes from a strong belief, optimism. It gives us a confidence and even hope. Faith cannot be explained. It's just that. It's faith. In Hebrews, faith is defined as the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not yet seen. Fear is always a negative, and faith always brings positivity. So today, I encourage you, embrace faith. Believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, and believe that making a change in your life can positively change your future. Till next time, this is Meladee. God bless you all, and I'll see you when I see you.
One second. Okay, so with that, at this time I want to introduce a woman with a beautiful spirit, a true leader. She always makes time, sorry about that, she always makes time for everyone to be available for us. She goes above and beyond to help us reach our goals, providing that we give it 100% of our time. Let's see, she's dear to my heart, and she's someone I can call a friend and who I love like a sister. Meladee Ryba.
Thank you. Oops. Thank you so much, Leela, and you are my sister. You've been a beautiful blessing in my life for a lot of years now, so that's good, and it's so sweet, and it just really touches my heart to not only have you as part of our family here, but to watch you grow, to watch you stretch yourself. And I'm so, so proud of you for doing this today, because I know I put you on the spot. I know that I made you do something that was uncomfortable, but I also know that you're going to grow your confidence from doing this today. So welcome everybody to our team call, Inspiration Nation. That is who we are. We are also part of Chasing Dreams, of course, because Robert Hollis Jr.'s name is Chasing Dreams. His company name is Chasing Dreams, and he is somebody that we all look up to and are part of. I love Thursdays, and I say this every Thursday because it's a two-parter for me. I get to spend time with all of the team, and I get to introduce some of our new members when they come on here, connect all of you guys together, and get to hear what's going on with you guys. And so what I want to do, I do have something that I want to follow up about faith versus fear today, but I do know that we have an incredible leader on our team that is very limited in her time today, and I don't want you guys to miss out on hearing from her. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Dina, are you there? Would you like to share with us?
Hi, everybody. I think the team name is awesome. I think it's very appropriate for the fact that we do inspire each other, whether we're on the same team or across the board. That is what we do, is to help people as best that we can. As far as fear, there's always going to be fear. It's being able to just kind of suck it up and just move forward. Of course, Robert and our team is here for everybody, so if we have a time where we feel really stuck or just really challenged in our fear, reach out. We're here for you. You're not going to find a better community than what we have right now. I know everybody's doing the best they can, and there's some people that are still new to Unlimited Profits. And as you go along, you'll just see just how inspiring, and that you're not alone in this business whatsoever. I don't really like to call it a business. To me, it's like fun time, because where else can you go where you can learn how to be better and also make money and also help other people? So to me, that is key, because I think it's innate in us to reach out and help people, to be compassionate. And of course, there's some people that are afraid to reach out to new people, to people in general, because of maybe something that happened to them in their background. But I'm here to reassure you, and we're all here to reassure those people that they're not alone, and we're not going to abandon them. You know, they'll probably abandon us before we will them. But you know, just reach out, keep your chin up, stay positive, and you know, just enjoy the ride.
Excellent, excellent words of advice there, Dina. And
Cause for the belief that someone.
I don't know what's going on here, but something's happening. Technology, and I can't even see what's going on here. I don't know if this is on somebody else's. Somebody else, can you guys hear me? Yes?
We can hear you fine.
We can hear you fine. Okay, that was weird. It sounded like my voice, so that was even weirder. So yeah, that was great words of advice, Dina, and seeing how you are such an amazing leader, and the way that you just popped up there, and you're helping everybody, you're reaching out to everybody on your team, and doing such a great job at that. And you know, really what sets Unlimited Profits apart from everything else is one of the things that we are doing as leaders and as a team, as a family, is reaching out to other people and really taking one-on-one interest. We're really interested in helping other people achieve what they need to, you know, their dreams, their goals, whatever it is that they're reaching for. So I'm so happy, and I'm so blessed to have you as not only my friend but my business partner. So thank you for sharing. And now you don't have to feel bad if you have to pop off. I won't feel bad that we didn't hear from you.
Oh,
Thank you, Gina.
well, I'm glad. I will at least allow a spot for someone else that want to come on. So I will cash it on the watch link.
Thank you so much. If you can see in the chat bar on the side here, if you guys click on if you put your cursor on the left of the screen, you'll see a chat box. It's a blue box with white lines in it. That will open a chat box on your right-hand side of this video, and you'll be able to see the watch link there, so you can pop off and watch there if you don't have anything to participate with. And then if you're watching this live and you want to participate, Scott, can you do me a favor and post the link in there? It'll be under the video. You can come and join us live if you'd like. And because we can only fit 10 people on here at a time, and our team is so huge that, you know, we want everybody. We want to hear from everybody. We want everybody to participate. Thank you, Dina. So yes, bye, sweetie. We had a great week. It's been a very productive week, and like Leila was sharing with you, we were able to meet with her and Susan, two very special people to me. Scott and I were able to go and hang out with them, and we had a little workshop, a little Facebook workshop, if you will, just to kind of help get things moving for them, and to be able to hang out and be around people that we care about. That's what this is all about. Not only making money, but really those relationships, building those relationships and spending time with one another and helping one another. So we got to do that firsthand with Leila and Susan, and I'm gonna ask Susan if you can unmute yourself. And Susan, can you come and share with us what did you get out of yesterday?
Yesterday was awesome. It was great to connect with you and Scott and Leila, and to get to know Leila, and also get some help with setting up my webpage. And it's just it's inspiring, and it's really good to connect, and I think it just helped. And you're the greatest, Meladee, and you too, Scott, and you too, Leila. So I'm looking forward to getting to know everybody else.
Well, thank you, Susan. We certainly love you, and you know, I don't want this to discourage any of you that can't come and meet with us in person, that we can't sit down in person, because we have these great Google Hangouts with technology here, and we can do the same thing with you face to face and help share our screens and work with you. Some people, and I want you all to know too, everything you need to know is in the videos that Robert shares. Everything you need to know is in the training in your back office. However, sometimes some people aren't as familiar with technology, and that's one of the reasons why we decided, you know, we're just gonna sit down with Susan. She's been a good friend of mine for a long time, and kind of speed things up for her a little bit. And that was a great time. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Susan. Can't wait to see you again.
Love you.
Randy, you've got a great team going there. What's going on this week?
Hey, Meladee. Not a whole bunch. Everybody I've been talking to, the recent leads I have, still have one of those JOBs, so they're unable to join us for right now. But hopefully we can get that changed pretty soon. One thing was with Jackie. She has a new hairdo, but she's not on here right now. I think she had a headache earlier, so I'm not sure if she's woken up from her nap yet. But I believe Mark will be joining us here soon. I think he's home from work. And Barb, not sure where Barb's at, but I did give her the link. So she might be attending to her husband, getting his supper ready. I'm not sure, but not too much new this week. But well, anytime you deal with Robert, or not deal with Robert, work with Robert, and the value he brings us. Last night on the Q&A, obviously I didn't jump on, but I watched when it didn't freeze up. But how can he top a pro show? So just anybody knew it's everybody said so far. Support is awesome. You can reach out, and somebody. One of my negatives is technology. I can get around, but I have so much to learn. So we have so many people how to use a computer and help with their blog and all this stuff. I still have to do my blog, but we are at the right place at the right time. And I know summertime's here. We have things going on outside for us homeowners. We don't have as much time as we did, but we'll find it. And that's about all today, Meladee. I want to say hi to Doug. And Doug's hiding right now, but I want to say hi to Doug. So anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Randy. And guys, if you guys don't know the stories with Unlimited Profits, if you haven't seen the success stories, if you haven't gone through and watched them all, you really want to do that. But you definitely want to look at Randy's, because Randy's is it really touches my heart to see somebody go from never making any money in network marketing and always putting money out, and all of a sudden, in front of us, live, we got it broadcasted when he saw his first check, was phenomenal. And that's why I love to do what I do. Randy brought up the blogging, the Facebook blogging. You know, I have to share with you guys, I just saw this right before we came on, and I had shared, I just redid my personal blog page. I just totally started new, and I did it as Inspiration Nation, so you can go to facebook.com/Inspiration Nation. I posted a video on there on the 2nd, late on the 2nd, and I just looked and it got 654 views, where when I had it posted on YouTube, it didn't have that many views. It was under 70. So that's an incredible thing, because I don't want you guys to misunderstand. When you're able to reach out to somebody and 600 people see your whatever it is you're sharing from your blog page in a couple of days, that opens the market for you to be able to connect with them. That's how it helps your business. And I want to welcome Eileen to our family here. I know Eileen's here. Arlene, we also have an Arlene, new with us in Florida, and she's not able to make it with us at this time, but she will be watching the broadcast. But I want you guys to all meet Eileen Lockhart in Oregon. Eileen, you want to unmute yourself and say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Doug.
So Eileen is here because, Eileen, you want to learn how to build your business more effectively, correct?
Correct.
So we're going to have to get you started and get your blog set up and get you plugged into that training, that diamond training that's really, really going to help you. So I'm excited for that. It's good to have you here with us, sweetie.
Thanks.
So Scott, you want to come out and share with us?
Me?
No, Scott.
How come you call me out like that?
Because I can.
I'm just kidding. It was great to see you yesterday, Meladee. I hope that you guys are all jealous. I got the chance to see you and Leela, so it was great to see you guys yesterday. Are you hearing a bad echo? Are you hearing an echo? I don't know. But, yeah, fear, yeah, you guys just got to step out and just do it. Get out there and talk on these things, because the family, the community is is great, and we just want you guys to step out of your comfort zone and don't be so scared. Like Melody never used to like being on camera, but now look at her. You can't get her to be quiet. Just kidding, Melody. I love you. But, you know, I'm super proud of all the new people that are coming in. We had Kayla come on, but she told me she didn't really have anything to say. So, but I just want to welcome Kayla. She's going to be, I've been seeing her getting on lately, and super proud of Cindy and Dina and Diane. They're doing an amazing job in staying productive and talking to new people every single day. It's just gets exciting to start seeing your team actually do something, and I'm glad to see everybody here. And I like Randy's story about opening up his back office and seeing that check. That's an awesome story. Go watch that story as well if you guys haven't. So not too much more to say, just I love you very much, Melody, and I'll be seeing you once a week, so you guys could all be jealous.
So Scott, before you go, you're awesome. Before you go, I want to ask you, since our theme today is faith versus fear, what are some of the things that you were most fearful of that were holding you back from gaining any success at all before you started with Unlimited Profits?
Well, wasn't really fear. It was just putting people in front of you. I would just want to be the one person, and that's what really was my thing. And then when I started putting people in front of you, that's when I started having success. I wasn't really afraid to talk to people. It's just like I had stinking thinking, and I needed to get rid of that. And that was the main thing that changed. So once I got rid of that, I was able to talk to people, and now it's not hard to talk to people. I could just go on Facebook and find somebody and just start up a conversation. And then when I get them interested, introduce them to you. And then I'll start having, that's what it is. It's being consistent, because if you're consistent, if you think that you're afraid to be a leader, just beat people by consistency, being consistent and talking to people. And that's what I think it is.
Excellent. So, because we call you the king of consistency now, because I think you talk to more people than most of us put together in a day. Can you tell me, how does it feel though when you finally are able to achieve? I mean, when you heard the announcement that you were the second top income earner with Unlimited Profits, how did that affect you?
It made me get into like I guess like, oh man, I'm the number 2 earner. It stopped me. Like I didn't think anybody would pass me. So then when I realized that I started not being consistent anymore, that made me want to be consistent again, because it's like I was in the race and I was in first place, then I stopped and I had all these people passing me up. So I was like, oh man, I saw that in my check. So then I was like, oh man, I have to be consistent again. And then that's when I started being consistent. So I think that would be it. I mean, when I saw it was number 2, I was just like, wow, I got management mode and got out of phase 1. And then that's when I was like, I got to get back into phase 1 again. So never stop talking to people no matter what. Even if you have a lot of pros, still be talking to people, because you never know, guys. If you can't get them results, they're going to fall off. So just start talking to more people. There are people out there that need this, and you're the problem solver. All you have to find out is their problem and give them unlimited profits.
Absolutely. Just find where somebody is dissatisfied in their life, and it doesn't matter where it is. We have a solution to offer them. It doesn't matter if it's in their relationships, they're not able to get promotions at their job, their income, they're not able to build their own business like they want to be able to have that full-time income. No matter what it is, if they just want to be a better person, we have a solution for them, and that's how we're able to share with so many people. So Scott, thank you so much for sharing. At this time, I want to share something with you guys that I kind of wrote some notes here, and I want to, well, first of all, I want to go back to you, Scott. What would you say phase 1 is? What's phase 1? You keep saying we can't leave phase 1. We're going back to phase 1.
Talking to brand new people every day.
Excellent. Thank you. And also working on yourself.
Yeah.
It's very, very important that you guys are plugged into the training and you're working on yourself. And I've had somebody say, well, there's nothing wrong with my mindset. I don't have that stinking thinking that I hear people talk about. I guarantee you, you do. Guarantee you, we all do. Just in the way that we think about things, so the way that we say things. Maybe you have a headache. And you're walking around saying, my head is killing me. Is your head really killing you, or does it just hurt you? Everything is surrounded by the things that we say and how we communicate them and what we're putting out there. One of the things I do want to go over are those limiting beliefs, because it's the limiting beliefs that we all have that hold us all back, that kind of paralyze us and keep us from having success. So first of all, what are limiting beliefs? They are the things that constrain us, and just by believing in them, they inhibit the choices that we make, the belief in ourselves, and just kind of hold us back from doing anything, from moving forward, and kind of keep us in that I'll settle for what I have, I'm doing better than I was, and that's okay zone. It's not okay. If you want to really, really see how successful you can be, you need to lose those limiting beliefs, because holding on to them are just going to impoverish your life like they did me. Limiting beliefs are not always just about ourselves, but sometimes, and our self-identity, but sometimes they're about other people, or maybe they're about the world in general. Maybe your neighbors, or just government, or education, or whatever it is. Limiting beliefs can come from anywhere, but focus in on what the limiting beliefs are that you have about yourself and your own self-identity. We also have limiting self-images of what we can do, and if we think we can, we can. If we think we can't, you're right, you can't. Just as we have limiting beliefs about ourselves, like I said, we have limiting beliefs about other people, which can limit us in so many ways. Now, with Unlimited Profits, we're out there talking to people. That's what we do. We grow our network. We talk to people. We build rapport with people. We build that relationship with them, and really get to know them. But if you're going to have a limiting belief about somebody you're talking to, it's going to hurt your business. It's going to mess with your mind. It really, really is. Especially if we're talking to people and we feel like maybe we are less superior to somebody that we're talking to. Maybe they're more capable of things, and oftentimes we won't talk to those people because we see them as more superior than us. We see them as having more experience than us. But we also sometimes see these people as they don't need help. And we have to be really, really careful, because then we tend to see them as selfish, and then we won't ask for help as well. And one of the things that I love to do, and when I'm building my network, when I'm talking to new people, I love to find people that are involved in network marketing. I just love to do that because I love to ask them their advice. I love to ask them, what is it that helped you the most in getting the success that you have? And we've talked about this before. And we'll probably talk about it many, many more times. But I'll ask them, what training, what personal development did you use to get the success that you have? Well, maybe they really don't have success at all. If you think about it, only 97% of the people that you're talking to have ever had any kind of success. What is success? It depends on what you're looking for, right? Success isn't living paycheck to paycheck for me. Success isn't, living in a great big house on a hill for me. But success is the ultimate freedom, financial, time, you know, being able to own my own life, my lifestyle. That's what my success is, being able to help others financially if I want to, and not have to worry about how it's going to hurt my income. That is true success to me. So we often guess what others are thinking when we're talking to them, and I see this in a lot of the conversations that you guys send me. Some of you send me, and I see that, you know, we're kind of reading between the lines and thinking, we're guessing what they're saying instead of listening, really listening to the words. And what happens is we're usually guessing wrong. Because you guys have to remember, when you're communicating through text, you don't hear tones in which things are said. So it's very easy wrong. And then what happens, then that's why I like to, I'll invite somebody, hey, you know what, I've been on the computer and my eyes are really tired. I'd love to keep chatting with you. Do you do Google Hangout? And I'll get them on a Google Hangout, and I'll meet and be able to chat with them face-to-face like this. Now, what happens when you can look somebody in the eyes and have a conversation with them, somebody brand new, and be able to get to know them? You're able to build a rapport with them much more quickly, and they begin to know, like, and trust you. They want to know more about you. That's what's really, really important. That's what Robert teaches, relationship building. So why do we limit our beliefs? A lot of times that's because of the experiences we've had in the past. Maybe, they were a direct experience. Maybe we got hurt in the past. Maybe we were embarrassed. Maybe, like some of the things that I said in that video. Maybe we failed. But we can't let that stop us. How do we get past those fears that are paralyzing us? How do we get past those? By facing them. Somebody posted something about, and you might have seen it on Facebook, this huge water slide. Said, who would like to go on it? Said, I would. I'd love to go on that. And people were commenting and writing to me and saying, well, why would you do that? That looks scary. It looks like you could get hurt. Well, they said that they were afraid to go on something like that. What's the best way to get out of that fear? To get past it? To go down the slide. To jump, right? Slide down it. If you're having a hard time talking to people, learning to talk effectively to people, the best way to get past that fear is to do it. See, we can't help anybody with unlimited profits if we don't share with people. See, that's why I'm here, because I've had tremendous results in my own life, in my own business, in my own income. Am I done? No. But I am so excited about it. I can't wait to share it with somebody else. I can't wait to see other people get the results that I was able to get. It gets me excited to see people like Cindy and Doug and Leila and Scott and so many people get the results that they were looking for, that were holding them back and getting past those fears. So don't let those fears be an excuse to hold you back. I know that we get to a point, and some of us, we're afraid to share with somebody. We're afraid to really have a conversation with somebody and get to the point where we share, because what if they ask us questions? Oh, no. Now what are we going to do? What are we going to say? I don't want them to ask me any questions. You know what you do? You realize you have us here to hold your hand until you can do this by yourself. All you have to do is learn to point to success stories. Copy and paste those links to people. Point to the back office, to the training. Ask for help. That's why we're here. Scott and I we're so blessed to be able to do this full time. So if you just send a message or give us a call, we're going to walk you through that. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to do this with Scott even. While I was learning, that was scary for me. But he's like, okay, somebody said this to me. How do I respond? Well, what you don't do is walk away from that conversation. Because I know a lot of people are doing that. They get to a certain point in the conversation. I didn't know what to say, so I just clicked off. I'm going offline because I don't know how to react. I don't know what to say. Well, what are you getting out of Unlimited Profits? Are you looking at the training? Are you engaging in the events? Are you seeing the results in yourself? You need to share the other people's stories until you have your own. And I promise you, you're going to be unstoppable because those limiting beliefs are going to start falling off. And you're going to start to see your self-confidence grow, just like I did. You're going to start to see your self-esteem grow. You're going to know that Unlimited Profits is helping you. And you're going to be positive that if you share it with somebody else and they unwrap that gift that you give them, that it's going to help them too and be life-changing. So what? There is one question whether limiting beliefs are actually good for you or bad for you. See, we have those limiting beliefs because a lot of times we don't want to get hurt. We want to keep safe, right? So, is it good to have limiting beliefs or is it harmful to us? Are they actually valid beliefs? Or are they things that we need to just kind of let go of and see what happens in our life? The problem is really identifying the difference between them. If you put your finger on a hot stove, you're going to get burned. If you share with somebody Unlimited Profits and they say no, is it going to hurt you? No. Is it going to hurt them? Yes. Don't be afraid. Don't perceive all your limiting beliefs to be keeping you there in that safety zone. Limiting beliefs are based mostly on wrong facts. So be careful. Be careful. Identify what those limiting beliefs are for yourself. And if you want to overcome them, first recognize them and then act and change what you believe and replace those fears with belief, with faith in yourself, in Unlimited Profits. And believe in yourself and you will achieve what you deserve and what you want. All I have to share, I see Diane's on here, and it's Diane's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday!
Thank you, thank you.
So, since you just popped on here, Diane, do you have anything you want to say? Were you watching online?
No, I got to miss it. I had to go grocery store.
Okay. All right. Well, Cindy, I see you there. Do you have anything you want to share with us?
No. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, this was a really great topic to discuss today, and I can just completely relate to everything because, my history, I've been in so many network marketing companies, and in the last 2.5 years being with my husband, I was in a couple, and he saw my lack of wanting to get out and do anything for my business. And he always said, you have your own limiting beliefs. You're not confident. You don't think you could do this. And I used to resist. And I used to say, that's not it. I believe I can do this. But my lack of my business growing showed everything. And what I have found since I've been in Unlimited Profits, he was so absolutely right. Because, and I have Scott to thank for this, because he was the first one to call me out to do a team call on breaking your comfort zone. So that had me do my first video and had me do my first team call in front of everybody. And after I did that first video on breaking your comfort zone, and I posted it on my personal wall and my business wall, and the amount of people that came forward and said that I was an inspiration to them and they were able to break out of their comfort zone and do certain things, I noticed a huge difference in myself, in my own self-confidence. I felt like people were, looking up to me, and it just made a huge difference in me, and people that I know have been able to see that. And so, you know, when I'm meeting people out there, I don't even present the business at all. I talk to people about our product and what it's done for me as my in personal development. And before, you know, I think I was always out there in my past trying to grow a paycheck. But what I wasn't doing was growing myself first. And now, you know, yes, do I want to be able to quit my job and do this full time? Absolutely. But what I don't even really think about that as much now. I just think about what it's done for me personally, and I love to be able to share that story with people. So I just thank goodness every day for Unlimited Profits and the people that I've met here, the family. I mean, it's just, you know, this alone, who cares about a paycheck? Just the people that I get to work with every day and the new people I get to meet, this is all well worth it. The compensation plan could go away and I would still be here. So thank you.
I love you, Cindy.
Love you too, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy, and I love you too. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of people here. And I know that's why I started with Unlimited Profits. That was that commitment that I made to myself to become a better version of me, to work on myself through personal development. And that's when I asked Robert if he would personally mentor me. I wasn't thinking about the compensation at that time. And all I did was try to work on myself as much as I could. And I started seeing other things happen. I started seeing other things grow. And I was like, that wasn't even my focus. Now I get really excited about the compensation, not so much for myself, but for other people. I thought, oh my gosh, Scott, wow. To be able to get a raise of, what did I say? Like, when I figure it out the other day, it was like $26,000 a year residual income raise for you, and that was just in your first few months, and that's, you're just getting started. That's just that raise, and how that's going to change Scott's life, how it changed Randy's life, how it changed Doug being able to get a check. I'm just so excited. That's where I get excited about that comp plan. And the fact that other people are being able to, not only grow themselves and work on themselves, that alone is priceless, but their businesses and the income that they're making in their businesses. And even Danielle was sharing with me, that she has another business, and all of a sudden her business is growing, she's getting customers all the time, and she's not even trying. It's because of what's happening here within her with Unlimited Profits, and that's phenomenal. So, and I know she would probably be on here, but she's having major internet issues, so as a lot of people are lately. So I just want to open it up to anybody else who wants to say something. Mark, I see you popped on here. Do you have anything to say?
I guess not.
All right.
I want to say
what's that, Scotty?
I love you very much.
So I just want to tell you guys, just face those fears. Whatever's holding you back, don't settle anymore. Just don't settle. You don't have to. I know that for a fact. You don't have to settle. Plug into the training, plug into the live events. Tonight is the pro training with Robert Hollis. That's super exciting. Another reason why I love Thursdays. And I'm here to help you. Reach out to your diamond leader. Reach out to your black diamond leaders and let us know what we can do to help you. Love y'all. Thanks for your time. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Melody.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.